My horrible stepdaughter said that I'm not her real mom and to stay out of her life. So when I planned a family trip, I made sure she's not coming. I, 28F, married my husband, 37M, 4 years ago when his daughter was 11. She's 15 turning 16 soon and her parents have been divorced since she was 7. She still sees her mom regularly and they have a great relationship. I know I will never be her mother, and I have never tried to take on that role nor force her to look at me that way. The problem is she doesn't like me at all. Since she was 11 she's made it clear I'm not her mom. She rolls her eyes at me, ignores me a lot of the time, tells me I'm not her mom, and so on. Her mom and I get along though. She will call me if she needs me to take my stepdaughter to practice instead because she has a new baby. We're not best friends, but we do keep in touch for the sake of her daughter because her dad travels a lot for work, so I am the sole parental figure for her. I don't try to force my stepdaughter to spend time with me, but sometimes I do suggest we go shopping, watch a movie, or go out to eat, especially when her dad travels out of town for a few days. I'm always shut down by her. This brings me to last week. I had to go in her room to put more towels in her bathroom and she's been a little down because her boyfriend broke up with her. I knock on her bedroom door and she lets me in. I see she's watching Love is Blind on Netflix, so I say to her, "Oh, I'm watching this right now with Anna, my niece, and I'm an episode behind you but I'd love to watch it with you." She fully ignored me while I continued to put the towels up in her bathroom. I finished what I was doing and while I am leaving I say to her, "I have snacks downstairs, I also got new face masks if you want to try them out, or we can just talk if you want someone to vent to." We're both into skincare and I know how hard a teenage breakup is. She pauses her TV and says, "Stop trying to be my fudging mom. I don't like you, you're just my dad's wife. I have a real mom and you mean nothing to me, so stay out of my life and stop trying to get me to do things with you. I want nothing to do with you, weirdo." I didn't know what to say to her, I was speechless. Then she starts to push me out of her room and slams the door in my face. I will admit that I cried a little. My niece, Anna, is graduating high school this year, and when we were watching TV together she said she would love to go to a beach and go on a good vacation before she starts college because she's never been. I thought this was a wonderful idea, so we started making plans. I'm paying for both of us. My niece's mom says she wants to go as well and she'll pay for herself. My niece also asked if her best friend could come, and I said I'd cover the hotel and flight but her parents will have to pay the rest. Yesterday when I was searching and calling around for hotels, amenities, and things to do, my stepdaughter came downstairs and heard me. Her dad walks in and she says, "Are we going on a vacation?" My husband responds, "I don't think so, are we, Sarah?" I say, "I'm taking my sister, niece, and her friend as a graduation present." This is when she asks her dad if she can go, and then my husband asks why I didn't invite his daughter. I said, "We made this plan when I asked her if she wanted to watch a show with me and my niece, and she told me I'm not her real mom. She said she doesn't want to do things with me and she wants nothing to do with me, so she's not invited." They tried to make excuses, but I said, "I can't be your parent and friend when you want me to do things for you, but you treat me like crap any other time." She stormed out of the room with a massive tantrum and called her mom. Her mom ended up calling me and I explained what happened and what was said. She was shocked about what her daughter said to me, but she understood completely where I was coming from. She told my stepdaughter that she will take her on a trip when she graduates, but she missed out by acting that way and she can't force me to take her. My husband says I should get over it and take her, but I don't think I'm in the wrong. Update. I took some of the people's advice. I had to sit down with her father, and her mother to talk about boundaries and clear rules of what I will not tolerate anymore. I'm still standing firm that I am not taking her on this trip, because I am not going to reward bad behavior and verbal attacks, and I don't want to deal with that on the trip. I do not want to be miserable on a trip that's for my niece and celebrating her graduation. When my husband goes out of town, she will be staying with her grandmother or mother. I will no longer be parenting her here since she doesn't want me to do anything for her, and I will not until her attitude changes. I said that maybe she needs to go back to therapy and her mother and dad agreed. I told her once again that I know she has a mother and doesn't need another one, and that was never my goal to try to come